Up, y'all? This is a reading for Capricorn. Okay, I appreciate y'all liking the video, hitting the thumbs up, and subscribing to the channel because it really reciprocates the energy and helps the channel to grow. Thank you so much. All right, before we get into the reading, make sure you take what resonates and leave the rest, as it is general. All right, and if you like a personal reading, my contact information is in the description box. What is Capricorn dear most? Capricorn. Okay. So, Capricorn, I feel like you're very ungrounded right now because you're going through some type of deep emotional pain. If it's not you, it's somebody in your energy, but I'm really getting that it's something. I want to clarify these cards before I get too deep, but we have disruption in the overall energy. We have spiritual strength, emotional loss, universe, and base chakra. All of these cards came in reverse, okay? And it just gives me an energy that with spiritual strength, it's like, I feel like maybe you have the wrong idea about what's happening right now. Like you're definitely feeling the emotions, but I feel like you're coping in a way that isn't grounded at all. Like with spiritual strength being in reverse, it's like you have a way that you think you're being strong, but really it's the complete opposite because you're in your ego. And then we have emotional loss right here. It came in reverse. So I feel like it's almost like you're lying to yourself about the pain that you're even feeling. You make it seem like you're not, I don't know, it's like, it's almost like you're trying to avoid something. I don't know. The universe card came out in reverse as well because I feel like the signs are everywhere. I feel like you're not paying attention to them because you're so in your head about something. Because even the base chakra came out in reverse, which is the root. You know what I'm saying? That's literally the start of something. You have to be grounded in order to start something. You have to know what you want. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like your heart isn't pure right now because of something that you went through recently. I'm getting it with some type of loss or drastic change is what I'm getting. It was a drastic change. But with disruption here, I feel like you're just trying to keep it all together because you don't want any distract. Like, I feel like you're headed towards something and it's like, damn, this is just another thing. You know what I'm saying? I feel like you're just trying to overlook something because, yeah, it hurts really bad, but you feel like you don't have time. And I feel like this is your shadow stuff right here because the shadow card came out. And I feel like the fact that you feel like you don't have time to focus on what really matters right now, which is like your inner being, how you've been feeling, your thoughts that you've been avoiding. Okay, I feel like that's the part of your shadow. It could be something like, the way you were brought up, like maybe you had some type of emotional neglect is what I'm getting. Like you felt a certain way and you reached out for help, but people didn't commit to trying to understand you. They just, they just didn't give a fuck what you were feeling at the end of it. Like, I'm not saying they don't give a fuck, but it's just that's how you felt, you know what I'm saying? And I'm getting that it's just some type of nurturing that you weren't getting when you were being brought up. And I feel like now that you're going through this situation, you don't know how to handle it because these emotions are like overbearing. Okay. But you're being guided to have spiritual strength. You need spiritual strength. I know that that's not going to come out of nowhere, which is why this next card, it says candle, clarifying that. So I feel like you need to light candles. You need to burn incense. You need to burn sage. You need to surround yourself with crystals. Put them in your pocket. Put them in your bra. Put them in your shoes. Whatever you got to do, okay? The shoes is uncomfortable. I don't know. Somebody might put them in their shoes. I don't know why I said that. But make sure you just keep them close to you, okay? Also herbs, like if you have different herbs or go and get different herbs, okay, from even Kroger, like the grocery store, they have like this is just like the bare minimum. Like if you can't afford to go to the actual spiritual stores, go to Kroger and get some seasonings. It say basil, bay leaves, cayenne pepper. All of those are it. You have mint leaves at the store and everything. As long as it's like it looks natural. Don't try to pick the best brand. You know what I'm saying? Like put some thought into it. But I'm getting use that and put it on your candle. Light a candle, burn a letter after you write it. Like it's crazy because the next card says air. So it's like, and on this card, air, it has a fucking incense on there. So we have a candle and an incense right beside each other. So I'm really getting like you need those elements in your life. Like you need to speak, first of all. You need to put more soul into what you're doing. Stop being so lifeless when you do things. Stop being so like strategic and mental about stuff. Your soul matters. I feel like with you being so mental, that's how this situation kind of backfired, because it's like you were so up in your mind about everything. You didn't feel like you weren't allowing your feelings to flow. And I'm getting you weren't acknowledging your feelings. So that's why it's like these feelings blew up eventually. I'm getting this is how something had ended or something, because you weren't paying attention to your own emotions. And it's like something here where you still like it's communication being blocked off. Like you don't want to acknowledge how hurt you are. I don't know what this is, but it's because like you think so hard about it. You think that it means something that it don't. Like you put a meaning to it. Okay, we have under the universe, we have a tree. Okay, we have the tree card. It says, well, it doesn't say anything, but me looking at the card, I'm really getting like it's about your roots. Like how we had a base chakra right here. I'm getting it's about like doing things because you feel drawn to it at a physical level, spiritual level. Like as a human, you are not just, I don't care what they say. Like, yeah, you're human, but a human is automatically has a soul in it, in a mind. You know what I'm saying? A heart, all that stuff. So when I say human, I'm telling you to use all elements of yourself, not just your flesh and blood. Okay, hue means light. I know y'all, if you edit and stuff, you would know what I mean. Like, you know how you can change the hue on things, on the settings and stuff. I'm getting, like human is still like a light. You're a light being. You have to still tap into other dimensions. You can't just be on this 3D level. You have multiple, like spirit guides are there, ancestors. Like there's a magical realm that people don't like to acknowledge because they're so afraid of it, because they don't have the proof of it. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting like, there's some here you just, maybe you didn't believe in, like you don't believe in God, or you don't believe that there's a creator that's, there's a point to all of this. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting, you need to get back into like your roots. Learn who you are. Why do you feel like, of course you can't just jump to the conclusion like I'm here because it is, like why are you here and then like that. But I'm getting, it starts with like finding security and safety and nurturing yourself at the bare minimum. Like making sure you're clearing your mind, making sure you're drinking plenty of water, making sure you're eating your vegetables, like enough vegetables to actually like nourish yourself, herbs, and also like stimulating your mind. Don't dumb yourself down by watching TV too much or spending time doing stuff that doesn't require you to think at all. You know what I mean? I'm getting to really allow yourself to expand your mind. But it's also about balance, because some of y'all, you might be all in your mind a lot, like thinking. Like I said, you might need to just stop thinking and like take it how it resonates. Some of y'all really need to just like indulge in things that doesn't that keeps you from thinking so much. Like you're just in the moment, like you're using your hands or something, so you're keeping yourself from thinking too hard. I don't know. That was for different people. Take how it resonate. But I don't know. I'm getting that you feel insecure because of how you feel. Like when you ground yourself and you look at like the reality of things, you feel like disappointed in yourself for some reason. Okay, I don't know. Because you know that you're a king or a queen. You know that you can really, be the whatever you want to be. And this thing just like, I don't know. It's like, you know your value, you know your worth, and you know what you're capable of. And you've been working towards this the whole time. And I feel like in this situation, it just wasn't going. It wasn't going with your path. Like, whoever this was, you couldn't bring them with you, or you couldn't. It's something here that had to change. It had to change, cause I don't know why I'm getting. Give me a second. Let me breathe. Okay. So there's someone or something, like, the way that you view things, like, you admire people who appear strong on the outside, who don't cry, and, like the soft type of person. I'm getting that. Like, you admire that type of energy, people who just tough things out. Um, I'm getting that's how you want to be, and it's like you almost think that you can be like that 24/7. Like, nothing can ever make you feel any kind of way. You know what I'm saying? But I'm getting that something actually is making you feel a kind of way, and you're not looking at it because you think that means you're not a king anymore. You're not a queen anymore, because you're acknowledging the fact that maybe you took a L, or maybe you did something wrong and you have to fix it. You know what I'm saying? There's a mistake that has been made here, or something here that you weren't aware of. It doesn't mean that anything is wrong with you. That's how life is. You have to go through things to learn it. You know what I'm saying? There should be no shame in your game. Everything that you did it for a reason. You did it because you thought that was the best thing to do at the moment. And you shouldn't beat yourself up for that. If anything, you need to hug yourself and nurture that part of you that felt like you had to do it. You know what I'm saying? Because obviously that wasn't who you really are. And there was something, keeping you from actually seeing the truth at the time. So I'm getting, if you actually acknowledge it, then you can see what was blocking you, and then you can remove it, like, from your life. You don't have to deal with that no more. You don't have to worry about this happening again, because of course you're going to have setbacks, but I'm getting, it's about you. It's how you look at it. It's how you take it. Okay. It's almost like, because you want to go ahead and get over it real quick, you don't want to be in no weak energy. It's like you almost put yourself in the weak energy by not acknowledging it. Like, you ran away from the truth, and you just buried yourself in this illusion that you want to be in, instead of looking at reality and, like, allowing yourself to grieve sometimes. And then maybe sometimes you'll actually, like, after you cry for a few hours or whatever, then you can just jump and do whatever you wanted to do in the beginning. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't have to drop one thing. You don't have to be so hard on yourself. You're human. You know what I'm saying? You're multidimensional. You're like, on the outside, people might look at you and say this person is strong, but they don't know that you cried at home. And it's because you cried at home that you were able to show up. Because if you don't release that emotion, then you're going to bring it out in other areas. You know what I'm saying? You might go to work and snap off on everybody when you have relationships you might go to work and snap on everybody when you had when really you had an issue in your personal romantic relationship. You know what I'm saying? And because you didn't bring up the issue with your partner, now you're going to work mad at everybody, telling everybody got your face. But really, all you had to do was face what was real, face what's going on for real, so that you can show up how you want to show up. I'm really getting that. Okay. So we have engagement here. It says your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. So I feel like it's something here, you're committing more to yourself. Like, there's another part of yourself that you've been really neglecting, like I said. But I'm getting that it was because that, like I said, it was some way that you were brought up, or something that you learned or took on, and you feel like this is like a defense mechanism. This is how you're supposed to be, because this is this makes you strong. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting that same mentality. You brought it into a relationship where, you didn't acknowledge your emotions because you felt like it was weak, and you didn't want the other person to view you as weak. But it's really that you were viewing yourself as weak, and that's why it happened that way. This person, I feel, gave you a lot of opportunity to open up to them, or there was many opportunities for you to open up, but it was like you feel like you can handle everything on your own. you can just forget about it. But I feel like over time, this thing built up. It just really built up over and over, and like just piling up. One day you blew up. One day you couldn't handle it no more, because everything is not up to you. Like, you have a creator, you know what I'm saying? I feel like you were just trying to do everything by yourself, like really stressing the fuck out, you know what I'm saying? But really, like, there were so many signs telling you, like I said, with the base chakra in reverse, you weren't looking at the signs. You didn't want to see the signs because you were like, nah, that's gonna make me weak, you know what I'm saying? Okay. But I'm getting there is something here that you were really interested in. And because you were so interested in, that's why you're mad. Like, that's why you really feel so much pain right now, because this thing, it's like maybe you were engaged to this person, or maybe you were thinking about being engaged to this person, or it might not be a person. It could be whatever the situation is. You put a lot of energy into it and a lot of plans. Like, you kind of knew that it was going to work out. You knew everything that you were putting in was going to, be returned. But when something happened, like it was a tower moment, like I said, like something just blew up. It had to happen like that because things were out of balance. And I'm not saying you were the only person messing stuff up, but right now I feel like it's about you. You need to really acknowledge your part, acknowledge your emotions. This is very important right now. This is very important. I feel like it's also going into your work area, your finances and stuff. Like, you might go to work and you might not really like the job, but you overlook it because you're a strong person. You know what I'm saying? You want to be strong, so you got to get this money. So you overlook the fact that you're human and you're tired and you actually need vacations and you need a break and, whatever. It's about balance. And I feel like, you just wasn't, like, something was more, like, being strong was more important to you. Being strong to everybody else, like how it looks to them. Because really on the inside, you don't feel strong because every day you come home tired or you come home drained as fuck, which then you're weak, right? But I don't know. Like, anyways, it says express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. Came under spiritual strength and candles. So I feel like you want to reach back out to this person, but it's something here like you need to build your power. You need to build your motivation, and also like build your spiritual connection first. This is the first thing. You need to build your spiritual connection with yourself and God first. You should know why you're drawn to this person. You should really be 100% sure that God was sending you to this person. This is what you want and you're receiving it. Okay. Do not, I really don't know why I'm stuttering right now or talking kind of weird. I feel like I'm not talking as clear as I want to talk. And I feel like I'm picking up this energy where it's just a lot of anxiety around reaching out to this person. I'm even shaking my leg right now because it's helping me to think. I can't even think for some reason. It's something here, y'all. It's hard for y'all to even think about this person because of what happened. It makes you feel weak. I don't know. It's crazy. I can't even, something is blocking me off. Yeah, it's also because maybe this person, that there's tension in the air and you're just afraid of what could happen because there's so many things that on the physical realm, you feel like everything is against you. You know what I'm saying? But on the spiritual realm, everything is actually trying to make you turn into who you are meant to turn into and then approach them. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. It's certain things that happen. Maybe this is this has to be a past person for sure. This is somebody from your past or somebody or some opportunity from your past that you just kind of gave up on and you never looked back at it because whatever happened, it just made you feel so horrible on the inside. You know what I'm saying? But really it's something here that okay, if you look back at what happened, it will give you the tools that you need to really stand up for yourself or, get have the right words to say. You know what I'm saying? I feel like you don't know what to say because you didn't look back. So we have romantic feelings next. Wow. It says your feelings are real and worth exploring. So that's under emotional loss and air. And so I feel like you need to light an incense to help you to it's something about communication. So like I feel like you need to breathe, do breathing exercises, and light an incense. I'm getting smoke and like smells and stuff, like nostalgic type energy, candles, but definitely for sure a candle and an incense, like if not anything else, because I'm getting that it's just something here you're not, like you need to know why. You need to know why you feel the way you feel or something here. That's what's holding you back, because you're just overlooking your emotions, so you're never figuring out, like you're not in the right heart space. You're not listening to your heart. You're running away from it because you feel weak, when in reality this is a human being. Like you're a human being. You've been through things. This experience, I feel like you put a lot of energy into it. You're going to feel how you feel. Also, with this confusion, it's something here you're not acknowledging, like the path or something that, like the steps led to it. It's something here that it's like devastating to look back at, because maybe you feel so guilty. It's a real guilty ass energy I'm feeling. But I don't feel like you have to feel guilty. It's just because you were unaware of something, like you didn't know. Okay, hold on. It says waves of prosperity. I just feel like you were trying your hardest. That's all. Like whatever this is, you were just trying. Like it says new abundance and exciting opportunities wash over you now. Yes, you need to really do your affirmations, really change your mindset about things, because I feel like it's just like it was a trial and error type shit. You know what I'm saying? You did something, you made a mistake. You know, forgive yourself, okay? We have treasure chest. It says an unforeseen windfall of new abundance comes to you now. This is crazy. It keeps saying now. So like this abundance is coming to you now. This prosperity is coming to you now. And like it's crazy. Like even if you're feeling really down right now, it's because you're gaining some wisdom, and then that's going to lead you to this abundance. So like I said, it could, like y'all could be experiencing financial, loss right now as well, not just emotional but financial, because it might not be in money, it might really be in energy. Like you feel very drained, you feel drained as fuck, but it's because you're putting your energy into things that don't really feed you back. It's just what you think you should be doing, but you're not really connecting your soul with the real world. You're just separating, like you separate that shit. Okay, so next we have let go of control issues. Allow the situation to unfold naturally. Okay, so yeah, with the universe and the tree right here, it's about you. I feel like you need a fresh start. You need to just like feel reborn and just start again. Like stop thinking so much. Just let go of your past. Let go of things that doesn't serve you. People, places, things. I don't give a fuck. If it doesn't make you feel good or like add to your life at all, make you happy, make you wealthy and wise or something, it's not for you. And you need to be working on releasing it. I don't care if it's your blood, because that's another thing with this base chakra here. I feel like it's something here with your family or something here with somebody that's really close to you that nurtured you. Like this somebody who helped you to grow up or something like that. But because they helped you to grow up, it's like they didn't really acknowledge your emotions though. They were more focused on the physical, like, getting you what you needed, like clothes and food and stuff like that. But you didn't have anybody to talk to. You didn't have anybody to cry to. You know what I'm saying? And so I'm getting in this situation, you have tried. You did reach out a few times, but I'm getting because you were turned down or things didn't happen the way that you wanted it to happen, you ended up shutting down eventually. And maybe even like somebody had said something very hurtful to you multiple times, and that's why you shut down, because you were like, I can't take this shit. Like at some point my emotions are not even, it's not helping me, so I'm just gonna release them and focus on like being a perfect person. Like I'm getting you're a perfectionist now. Like you just want everything to look perfect when people look at you. Okay. So with these control issues right here, it's telling you, let go of that control where you want, like you want to be in control of the outcome of stuff, or you want to be in control of how things look and stuff. Let go of how people, because you can't control how people view you. You can't control people's reactions and stuff. All you can control is you. And the only thing that's going to make you really like abundant and happy is following your heart, following your truth. If you don't really follow your truth, you're not going to be, I mean, you might have some happy moments. You might feel a little something here and there, but most of the time you're going to be struggling to like, you know, you're going to be struggling energetically, you're going to be feeling tired, and you're going to mentally be curious about things that, I don't know, it's like something trying to get somewhere instead of you being in the moment. So if you're not grounded right now, you're not in the moment, you're not, you know, involved in your life right now, this is a sign that there's something that you're not paying attention to, because somebody else neglected you, so you felt powerless. This, like I said, it could have been a caretaker or something, right? And yeah, that's the sign right here. Like, you need to start to focus more on the other realms, you know what I'm saying? Not just the 3D, the food and the clothes and the money, but focus on like, why do you like that song? Why are you drawn to this color so much? What is your life path number? I mean, maybe that is a little far-fetched for some of you. Maybe you need to just like, why do I love this person so much? What is it about them? And then like look at it as it's all a message for you though, because you like things for a reason, but it all goes back to you. When you know why you like something, it lets you know more about yourself and other things that you like. You know what I'm saying? Like it might not be like, you might like somebody because, I don't know, an energy that they have, right? And then you realize once you meditate, you realize that, oh, that's the energy that I like in them. Then you can realize, oh, I like that energy. Also, when this song comes on, it's like the similar energy. Like, this song reminds me of this person. I hope y'all get what I'm saying. Like, everything is energy. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know. I just feel like y'all need to get more deep. Like, y'all are just too, like, even if y'all are ungrounded and y'all are in y'all's head, this will still help y'all to, it's like y'all need to connect more with earth as a spiritual being, because I feel like you're very spiritual, but at the same time you're not. It's like you go back and forth. Like, you're spiritual, but then you be like, hell no, I ain't spiritual today, when you feel like in fear. I don't know. But it says this could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner you seek. See, I feel like you also, wow, this is deep. So whoever it is that you ended up breaking off a connection with, and you just was like, fuck it, you know, I can't think about it because it hurts too bad, or you know, it was a distraction anyway. Like, that's what I'm getting. Like, something what you felt like was a distraction because something didn't happen the way you wanted to. I'm getting whoever this person is, you really didn't, like, it's something here where you didn't respect them, or you didn't see them as who they were, because they showed a lot of emotion, and you're not the type to be all emotional. Like, you might have a lot of emotions, but you're not, like I said, a strong person to you is somebody who doesn't show too much emotion. They just get shit done. And I feel like whoever you were involved with, or whatever you were just doing, like, could have even just been something for fun that you were doing, but it could have made some money. I'm getting, you gave up on it because it was too unrealistic in your eyes. Like, you don't believe in this happy energy, or this nostalgic energy, or this dreamy ass energy. Like, you want things to be more practical, but I'm getting that that's what makes you, like, that's what makes you actually ungrounded, because real humans have both. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's, yes, this person, like, I just feel like you didn't respect something. Like, you just stopped respecting this person or something that you were doing, because it wasn't any structure. It wasn't a bunch of rules going on. And I don't know. It's just something here that it was free spirited. But I'm getting that this person was very stable within their spiritual side. Like, it's something, I don't know. Also, this activity that you were doing, it's stable because this is something that you love. Like, I hope y'all get what I'm saying. Like, everything is not going to be a straight linear fucking line. Some days you're going to like doing what you're doing. Some days you're going to be like, hell no, I'm tired. And that's just real life. You know what I'm saying? But you got to keep going. And actually, you really have no choice, because I bet you now, like, even listen to this reading, if you stop doing something creative because you felt like it wasn't making you no money, you still feel drawn to do it, right? Like, even if something holds you back from doing it, you still get those thoughts. And I'm getting, because you have those thoughts, it's because your heart is trying to tell you that that's something that you want to do. And because you're not letting your inner child express itself, like, just be happy and be free and do whatever without thinking so much, okay? Or maybe thinking more. Take out resonate, like I said, some of y'all need to be thinking more. But whatever this is actually more structured than your life right now, because it's something here that you're trying to build, but it's false. It's false love. It's not real love. It's just what you think the world wants from you. Okay? But y'all get what I'm saying, though. Like, and this could be the one right here. You already met your romantic partner you seek. I feel like this is your divine counterpart. You already met them. And whatever you're running away from, like maybe you want to do music, maybe you want to do art, maybe you want to do psychic readings, okay? Whatever this is, though, you feel like, okay, it's not structured enough. But it's yours, though. It's something here that actually, like, would get you there. Like, it would get you to where you need to be spiritually, emotionally, physically, all that. You're going to have the money coming in because you're happy, because you're magnetic and you're attracting it spiritually. The spiritual realm is definitely stronger than this 3D. It's more shit around us that we can't see versus what we can't see. So keep that in mind. All right. But that's what I have for y'all, Capricorn. I appreciate y'all for tuning in, and please hit the thumbs up button if it resonates, and subscribe to the channel. All right, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye bye.